All right. Good morning, everyone. This is Cameron Upchurch, and I will be your WOD coach for today. Should have said here it is Thursday, October 24th. Um, Here's what I want to talk to you guys about today. One key point is um, that your purpose doesn't care about your excuses. Okay. Um, I was looking back through some of my notes, and I've had a great opportunity to be around a lot of different things. You know, national leadership, several success schools, no limits training, and I just try to soak it all up, right? And I heard Mike Wade at one of the trainings train on four vital keys to success, and that's really what I want to talk to you guys about because it kind of hits right home that your purpose, and that's what you guys are here for, that it doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care that you want to sit on the couch and watch TV, or it doesn't care that you want to play, Candy Crush or whatever game is going on. It doesn't care that you're tired, right? And so don't let those things get in the way. Um, don't take this the wrong way that we're not saying you can't ever have fun because, you know, I love what I do with Advocare. If it was no fun at all, I probably wouldn't do it. I mean, financial freedom and time freedom is great, but I'm also me personally, like I want to enjoy what I'm doing. So, of course, you want to have fun outside, but there are sacrifices that have to be made. So, for me, the first place I look to make sacrifices are the things that don't pay me, right? So, making excuses, letting excuses get in the way of your success is something that you don't want to fall in the trap of doing. And really, when you start looking at four, keys to success, the first one is your purpose. Um, the the difference between someone being very successful and someone not is just that very strong purpose. And you guys have probably heard us over and over talk about purpose, and I don't want to spend a whole lot of time talking about that today. Just know that that is, I mean, that's what's going to push you to go each day. And again, every time you think of an excuse, I want you to stop, right? I want you to stop and think about that excuse. Write it out if you have to. Write out your excuse and write out your purpose and see which one pops out at you more, right? Because I promise you, those excuses will not outweigh your purpose. The second one is just action steps. And this is it right here. Without consistent daily action, you're not going to go anywhere, right? It's going to be one step forward, two steps back, one step forward, two steps back. So, even if it's only 10 or 15 minutes a day that you have each day to spend, get real focused and real intentional because, you know, no action, no results, right? Activity must precede results, okay? Um, think about it this way. We tell you, employ your sponsor, employ your leader, put them to work, right? Well, ultimately, they cannot help you build a business or do anything if you are not putting them to work. It's not their job to go out and find people for you. It's your job to find people and then put them in front of them to help you build your business. So we have to put action into work and into play to get the results that we want. Um, Third one is attitude, and um, I really can't stress this enough because attitude is going to play a huge role in what you do here in Advocare. Um, you know, I didn't have the right attitude at the beginning of my journey. Um, and, you know, you might have heard us say, hey, this is a business of people are going to do what you do, right? It's no wonder that, when people go straight to advisor, they tend to have more people that go straight to advisor. Now, so think about this. What we do is duplicatable. So if you have a bad attitude or a negative attitude, that's going to duplicate to your team. Not only will that duplicate to your team, but what type of people do you think that's going to attract, right? So this is what I want you guys to be very mindful of, and I think this is one of the ones that that I want to that I feel more strongly about is because you know in a day and age of such you know so much social media, which can be a great tool. It's a great free tool to use, but just remember that people see every little thing you do, right? So if you are complaining on Facebook, right, you can't complain 1 minute on Facebook and then the next minute turn around and talk about, helping people on the 24-day challenge, right? Just be mindful. If you are posting, you know, 10 different Facebook cartoons on your page all day long, like that's not attractive, right? That's not attractive for people that are going to come into your business. So you need to be very mindful and get yourself in the right attitude and put that positive and right attitude out there, because that's what it will attract back to you. Okay. Um, and then really the last one is just leadership. This is Advocare can tend to be a leadership factory. That's what we do. We breathe life into people. We make people better. We build leaders. And so I really just encourage you to plug into your leaders, because plugging into your leaders is going to rub off on you and make you become a better leader. But at the end of the day, it's all on you guys, and every single one of you can do this, because if I can do it, if Danielle can do it, if CJ Stockwell, Jesse Reynolds, like we're no different than anybody, right? So every single one of you can do this. I know you can. You know you can. You just need to make that decision. Do not let your excuses get in the way of your purpose, because again, your purpose doesn't care about your excuses, right? And go after and get it. So I appreciate you guys uh, tuning in today. We still have almost 2 whole weeks left in this period. This is where it all happens, right? Put the work in now, and I promise you, come January, February, you're going to sit back and watch the results of the work that you put in now and watch your harvest grow. So, guys, have a great week, and we'll see you next time.